Bachelor of Surveying sets you up to become a surveyor. And surveying is all about capturing spatial information and then converting that into something useful for the client. For example, we can go outside and we can basically create a map of the landscape. That can then be turned into a digital format for architects to use or for builders to use. Basically, we are the first ones on site and we are the last ones on site. So surveyors are unique in that we know where the boundaries are of a property, and we also know the requirements in relation to those boundaries as well. I love the indoors-outdoors lifestyle that comes with this job. We get to travel a lot, go to different workplaces, meet a lot of people, and we are confronted with lots of different problems as well. Some are really interesting, like using old marks to define where we are in the world. And then the work you do in the office is pretty cool too, getting to do some problem solving and working with different bits of software. I like how hands-on this degree is and how much you interact with people as well.
Civil engineering is really unique because it's so broad. There's so many aspects of it that impacts everyday life and people don't realise it. So from buildings to bridges, structures, earthworks, water, roads, transport, everything has civil engineering handprint on it. I would describe civil engineering as a problem-solving degree where there are problems in the real world. We use science and analytical skills to figure out how to solve it. At the moment, I'm on my industry placement at Laing O'Rourke. I'm doing this 12 weeks over summer, and I'm going to be exposed to a lot of different projects. Also, in my degree, I've went on a semester exchange with the New Colombo Plan. And through that I did a lot of personal development, learning like life skills and communication and networking with people.
I would describe my degree as combining maths and science to solve complex environmental problems, and primarily I guess we're here to predict what's going to happen in the future. What makes environmental engineering unique is that it doesn't just try and understand the science behind environments, but it goes one step further to use computers and maths to predict and model and preserve, improve the environmental conditions. And ultimately it's changed my perspective on the world. The beauty of environmental engineering is we've got a really broad study area that goes into chemistry, physics, hydrology. Environmental engineers are needed on a lot of projects, so infrastructure projects is a big one. It could be pumped hydro, installation of solar panels, a new skyscraper. They've got to be there to make sure that this development doesn't have an adverse impact on the environment around. For next year, I've secured a role as a graduate hydrologist, so I'm looking at how water moves around our environment and what sort of changes we see when there's a development that's gone in, and that'll give me the chance to quantify and predict and hopefully make some real world outcomes.